Hello again, YouTube. Uh, Welcome to Morris Custom Model Shop. James Morris here. This 40 question thing is going around. Ed Hatmaker started it, and my gunny once told me you can always tell a Navy chief. You can't tell him much, but you can always tell one. So here we go. Uh, do I like blue cheese? Yes, certain ways I do. Coke or Pepsi? Well, I work for Pepsi Cola, and that's what I drink. But being diabetic, I limit myself to one Diet Pepsi a day, uh, just because of diabetes. Otherwise, I drink a lot more. I do like soda, but it's not good for sugar and for the kidneys. Uh, am I in a relationship? Yes. Me and the wife celebrated 20 years in August. It's my third marriage. Uh, but it's like the old saying, third time's a charm, and it has been. It's a wonderful life with her. Um, Whiskey, tequila, or vodka? Well, I've got an inherent taste for bourbon. Good bourbon. Henry McKenna is my favorite. Can't have much of it very often because of diabetes and taking insulin. But if I'm going to drink anything like that, that's what I drink. I really enjoy the taste. Got it from my daddy. Uh, he loved his bourbon too. Let's see. Hot dog or cheeseburger? Definitely cheeseburger. Uh, Hot dog drinks tear my stomach up. I can't handle them. So I will eat a good chili bun if I got good chili, but I prefer a cheeseburger. For his favorite food, my favorite food, I always consider that to be like if you're, on death row and tomorrow's the day, they give you your favorite last meal. Well, I would want Polish sausage, sliced and fried up with potatoes, onions, and green peppers. I would eat that until I passed out. I love that so much. Uh, okay. What do you drink in the morning? Well, in the morning is when I drink my one Pepsi. It's the first thing I drink when I get up. First thing I do when I get up after I dress, feed the cat, because you got to feed the cat first if you want any peace. Then I get my Pepsi, and that's what I drink for the morning. Can I do 100 push-ups with this wing? You're kidding me. In therapy, they do have me up now to where I can do leaning against the counter. You step back about 4 feet and lean against the counter and do them. I can do 20 pushing up off the counter like that, and that's pretty good with this broken arm. My favorite season, that would be spring. Spring, when everything starts coming back to life, to me always represented God's promise of eternal life. That everything dies out and then it comes back to life, and that's what spring represents to me. And I like spring. I like to see the flowers coming out, the leaves coming out on the trees, and all the animals coming back out for the summer, for getting in the warmer weather. Let's see here. My favorite hobby, well, that is model building. Was, and always will be my one favorite hobby. I have dabbled in collecting World War II firearms, uh, collecting books, uh, doing woodworking. I've dabbled in all that stuff, but anymore I don't have the strength, the time, or the patience to fool with any of that. So modeling is what I do. Let's see. Tattoos. No, I've never had any interest in tattoos, and the only marks on this old body is the scars that life's put on it over 67 years. You wear glasses. If I want, most time to read or do fine work, I do, but for just normal motivating around. I don't need them. Phobias. I hate snakes. I always say there's only two kinds of snakes in the world: the ones I've killed and the ones I will kill. If it were left up to me, snakes would be as extinct as truth in government. Uh, Nicknames. No, never had a nickname. Since the day I was born, my family, all my close friends, workers, so on like that, have called me by my initials, J.E. That's what I went by for 67 years, J.E. That's just, I was actually named after a serviceman in the Air Force, my brother, who was killed in a plane crash just a month or so before I was born. My mother was his mother's friend, and they named me after him as a tribute. And I hope that I have upheld the honor and dignity of his name. Bless his heart, rest his soul. You can't do enough for the soldiers, sailors, airmen that have given it all for this country. Let's see. Favorite candy. Alright, being diabetic, I can't have much candy. I keep some Russell Stover sugar-free stuff around. Treat myself once a day. Once a day I get one piece of that, and all the bells and whistles goes off, flags start waving, cat starts dancing on her hind feet, and all that stuff, But if I had to name a favorite candy, my favorite candy would be old-fashioned, homemade peanut butter pinwheels. If y'all don't know what those are, look them up. God, they're good. Let's see here. Do you believe in ghosts? No. No, I've never really believed in ghosts. Like everybody, I have from time to time thought I saw something, or thought I heard something, or thought I felt something. But I don't believe in ghosts, because a ghost would be a spirit that's left the body, and when your spirit leaves the body, it either goes to heaven or hell. And if you go to hell, you can't get back. If you go to heaven, you don't want to come back. So, my biggest downfall, I guess that would be the fact that I tend to tell the truth and the wrong times sometimes. Sometimes I don't read the room as well as I should when I open my mouth. Rain or snow? For sitting in the house watching, I prefer snow. Love watching snow. If I have to get out in it, I'd probably rather get out in the rain than the snow. It's just dangerous. Piercings. Nothing on me intentionally. Plenty of scars and holes where things have penetrated. I didn't mean for them to, but they did. My age, like I've said before, I'm 67. Turned 67 July the 11th. Unusual thing I found out just yesterday, day one, is that I share that birthday, July 11th, with Yul Brynner, one of my favorite actors. So I just found that out. French fries or onion rings? I have an Irish heritage, and I'm a potato lover because of it. So I love French fries. I will eat onion rings, but I would prefer French fries anytime. I prefer potatoes any way you can fix them. And of course, being diabetic, I can't have them very often. My wife says I can have about twice a week. That's it. Kids. I fathered 3. During my marriages, I've stepfathered 4 more. I had fathered 2 sons and a daughter. And of course, my daughter passed away March 21st of 19. And my 2 sons are doing fine. My oldest is, 48 this year, and my youngest is 43. So they do fine. Some of you have met my youngest son, Craig the Bedbug. I love him. Let's see. Favorite color? Well, you don't even need to ask that. Y'all know it's red. As my daddy used to tell me, I like red no matter what color it is. So, can I sing? Well, I love to sing. But nobody wants to hear me. So, you know, what I might be pleased with, the rest of the world don't like too much. Can you whistle? I have in the past, but anymore, I guess tooth problems or lung problems or something, I don't do very good at it anymore. Where was I born? I was born in Park Avenue Hospital, Norton, Virginia. Norton being the smallest legal city in the state of Virginia. It got grandfathered in. It was made a city before they set the rules, and so even though there's maybe about 2,000 people in the city, they still call it a city. It's one of those just a little bit bigger than most small towns. But that's where I was born. Siblings, yes. I started life with 3 brothers and 3 sisters. I'm now down to 1 sister. All the rest have gone on. Can I cook? Yes, I can cook. I'm not allowed to, but I can. Can I swim? I know how. I used to be able to, but I'm no longer physically able to swim. I guess, to be honest with you, the last time I actually got in a pool and swam was in 1985 when my oldest brother passed away. Haven't swum since then. Are you religious? Yes. Yes, I am a God-fearing Baptist. I love the Lord and thank Him daily for everything that goes on. I told you before, I drink 1 Pepsi a day. My morning routine after I feed the cat, get dressed, to get my Pepsi, I go out on my front porch, sit down in my rocking chair, and I admire my mountains and all of God's creations that are around me. Drink my Pepsi. Then I say my morning devotions to Him, thanking Him for all that He's done before, and asking Him to be with us and help our nation to come back to Him every day. Shower or bath? I always take showers. I have a tub, but I cannot get out of it anymore. Bad knees, bad back, bad hips. Even with, I've got rails all over the thing. Looks like a kid's playground toy, but still can't get back out of it. Let's see. Big city or out in nature? I am not a city boy. I don't like crowds. I don't like, in fact, I detest traffic. I just don't like, I get so nervous in traffic, I can't stand it. I like my country. I like my mountains. I like my curvy back and forth roads, where you always have the chance of collecting a deer on the front end of the car. But I love it that way. Am I a good friend? Well, I am ready, willing, and able to be as good a friend as anyone's ever had. Help anyone, anytime. You do me wrong, you probably find out that I'm a nightmare too. Broken bones. Duh. You know, I fractured some before that, but that's the first one that was a complete disaster. How many TVs do I own? Well, there are 7 in the house. There are 3 that we watch on a regular basis. One in my modeling room, my big one in the living room, and then the wife's got a Roku in her room. I don't get rid of things very easily, so I still have a TV in the closet over here in the other bedroom that you turn on with a button and change the channels with a dial. That's how old it is. So, and it still plays real good. Let's see. Worst pain ever. Alright, if we're talking physical pain, gout. I have a propensity to gout. I've had it in both big toes, both ankles, and both elbows. Let me tell you, when the sheet laying against your big toe feels like a crocodile's got it in its mouth, that's pain. There is no pain in the world worse than gout. I've had kidney stones, a piece of cake compared to gout. This broken arm, a piece of cake compared to gout. Let's see. Dancing. Do I like to dance? I've not danced since high school. Never was very good at it. Most time, the pictures that were made of me dancing in high school, you can pretty much tell by the look in my eyes that the only thing holding me up is the girl I'm holding on to. So, I like camping. Haven't camped in over 50 years. Did a lot of it with my best friend when I was a kid growing up. Sorry, my nose itching. We used to go camping all the time, me and him. We camp out in his backyard. We camp out everywhere. It's funny the difference in people. I got with him not too long ago for a visit. First time I'd seen him in almost 50 years, and he still loves camping. Goes all the time. Really enjoys it, and that's wonderful that he stuck with something like that. Really enjoys it. I just got away from it, and nowadays I couldn't stand it. I couldn't sleep on the ground or on even something like a cot. There's just no way. Am I weird? I like to think of myself as being unique and original. Like everybody, I've got some eccentricities, I'm sure. But as far as weird goes, I take that to mean more like doing stuff that really shouldn't be done, and I don't. So, and I think Charlie said something about pets. I didn't see that on here anywhere, but y'all know Fluffy. I've always been a cat man. I got scared real bad by a dog once when I was just a very little thing, and never had much for dogs after that. Well, that's about all of it. I'm not going to tag any friends because I want to keep them as friends. So I'll just not tag them with this stuff. But there you go. That's a look into the life of me. And appreciate y'all watching. And hope everybody has a blessed week. We'll talk to you later.